Aber das Bett sieht riesig aus. Ich kann auf dem Kopf nicht lesen.
Mrs.
Burning.
Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
We wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be on our top priorities. Aha. So S gleich 5? Hä? 5, 8?
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Oh. Hier. Dingsens. Buchstaben. Kann ich das nicht aufheben? Achso, das sind. Ja, aber kann ich das nicht trotzdem aufheben? Hm. 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 To read Young Anne, A Game of Hide and Seek, Excellent Woman, The Price of Salt, Angel, Some at the Discount, Murder. Kenne ich alle nicht. Weil das Bücher sind, kenne ich sie alle nicht. Oh.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Oh. Tatsache. Von 5000 auf 0. Das ist heavy. Kann ich sie dazu machen? Ich bin gespannt, ob die auf die Clues halt irgendwann noch wichtig werden. Oder ob das halt einfach nur so ein Sammelaspekt ist. Warte mal, wir haben einen neuen Charakter. Hector Cruz. Hector Cruz, or to use Mr. Morgan's shorthand, H. The other Cruz and the husband of Marcella. They splurged on a suit, but I know not to assume that's the sign of a happy marriage, especially when someone's made up a couple bed in the living room. A couch bed. Mein Gott. The tension in the room is palpable. Hector works in insurance back in Texas. He must have taken some time off for this trip to Montreal. Hector's mother is definitely the poshy type, judging by a letter she sent. It seems like the Cruises are in town so they can renew their vows. And from the looks of it, Hector's mother really wants them to hurry up and give her grandchildren. I'm suddenly grateful that Mom was never so pushy with me. She also mentioned that someone's been looking for Hector. Maybe I'm just a hammer looking for a nail, but could that have anything to do with Mr. Morgan and his stalking? Marcella Cruz. Marcella Cruz, the M in Mr. Morgan's journal. One half of a couple staying in one of our suits. There are more than a few hints in the room that this isn't exactly the second honeymoon of the dreams. She clearly caught up in something. Marcella has a bank account in her own name, according to the statement tucked away in her jewelry box. Jewelry? Schmuckkästchen. The last transaction she made was a withdrawal of the entire of her savings. Does Mr. Cruz know about this account? How did she make this much money? What plans does she have that involved 5,000 in cash? Did she withdraw the money willingly? So many questions. Ich bin gerade überlegen, ich glaube 5.000 in der Zeit sind ja mega viel, oder? Habe ich das richtig im Kopf? I'm on the case. The Cruises have some kind of suitcase on their bed, but not the kind I usually see. It's smaller, perfectly square, and can only be opened with a 4-letter code. Hundreds of possibilities, and I don't even know where to start. Cruise? No, that's too simple, I'm sure. A letter is sticking out of the case addressed to Mrs. Cruz and signed by Verney and Wiseman. Apparently, she suffered a breach of privacy recently. Die habe ich schon durchgeschaut, oder? Ja. Glaube ja.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Ah. Kann ich den BH aufheben? Ah. Telefon.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Andrew? Is that you?
Okay. Zum Glück überhaupt nicht creepy.
Clarendon Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
I'm not sure I understand.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute? No. Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the voice?
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, maybe.
Let me check. Okay, it was a male voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Anything else?
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background, like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't
Gruselig.
see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
Ich weiß nicht, wer es wissen könnte. Vielleicht nur ihr Putzwagen vor der Tür.
Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second. I just remembered something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
What is it?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10. What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
You think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although,
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruzes as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
Interesting.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you've found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Gruselig. So, wo waren wir? Pills provided birth control.
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Strange in the night. klingt nicht so. Not my cup of tea. So. Emptying the coffers. There's a bank statement tucked away in Mrs. Crew's Schmuckkästchen. Das erspare ich mir. From the look of it, she withdrew every last cent to her name, and there were a lot of cents. Enough to add up around $5,000. Why make such a withdrawal? It's odd enough that the statement is in her name too. With married couples, I've only ever seen bank accounts in their husband's name. Maybe things are just different in Texas. Bah, wird Texas sein, ne? A secret message. Lo and behold, a little bit of cleaning up later, and I stumbled upon something curious. A message of some kind, torn up and discarded. If this first piece was discarded so carelessly, then I might have a chance to find the others. Hello? The phone rang while I was tidying up room 509. When I picked up, all I could hear was breathing. No other response. A quick call to reception cleared some things up, thankfully. Andrew confirmed that Beth has patched a call through to 509. I asked them to put any calls to 509 on ice for the time being. I'm jumpy enough as it is. Ich war ein wenig verwirrt, weil ich hatte nur dieses I asked them to put any calls to 509 und ich so, warte mal, sie hat doch darum gebeten, dass keine kommen. Hätte ich mal weitergelesen. Remembering details. While we were talking on the phone, Andrew remembered seeing Mrs. Cruz leave the hotel alone this morning, right around the time Mr. Morgan made that mess in the lobby. Was she following him? And where's Mr. Cruz? Ich frage mich gerade, was wohl so passiert, welche, keine Ahnung, maybe Cutscene oder ähnliches man hat, wenn man sich für Beth entscheidet und nicht für...
It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Und nicht für Andrew.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Maybe. Aber ich glaube, wir haben, oder müssen ja alles haben, ne?
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Oder? Ich schau noch mal, ob ich irgendwas... Ah! Aha, aha. Maybe den Mülleimer noch? Ha! 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 We got it! Muss ich jetzt puzzeln? Oh, heilige Scheiße. Ich muss puzzeln. Warte mal, fangen wir mal mit den Ecken an. Guck mal, das schaut so aus, als würde das zusammenpassen. Ach, man kann die sogar noch drehen. Ja. Wild. Ja, aber ich glaube trotzdem, dass es zusammengehört. Ich glaube, dass das die Ecke ist. Passt das? Irgendwie ja, ne? Aber irgendwie auch nein. Mhm. Ich glaube, das gehört zusammen. Ich tue das einfach mal so hier hin. Ja, das schaut gut aus. Das schaut so aus, als würde das dahin gehören. Auch irgendwas, was... Das zum Beispiel. Das schaut gut aus. Das schaut gut aus. Nee, das nicht. Das sieht so aus, als gehört es dahin. Et voilà. Masterpiece.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Ah. Ja. Warte mal. Stock Operation. Protection Letter. Irgendwo war doch Film Reminder Pawn Shop Slip. Stock Improve Hotel Plan. Waren da nicht irgendwo... Warte mal. In dem anderen Raum, ich sollte vielleicht mal meine Gedanken zu Ende erzählen. Ich war der Meinung, in 5.0 Mr. Stalker Room waren auch irgendwo Zahlen. Und dann meinte ich, ja, okay, könnte das eine 6 sein? Es sieht aus wie ein Notenschlüssel. SOS. Nee. Kann ich in sein Zimmer? Boah. 5 ist S.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Oder nee. 0 ist 5. 0 ist 5, W ist 8. 0 ist 5, W ist 8. 0 ist 5, W ist 8. Kann ich das wieder löschen? Ja. Oder O. SOS ist es ja. Und W ist 8. Ach, warte mal. Ich will jetzt einfach mal raten. Ich werde jetzt einfach mal raten, dass das erste I will heißt. Ich will mich nicht zu sehr aus dem Fenster lehnen. Ich gehe nochmal in Mr. Stalker Room. Ja, ich weiß. On it, girly. Meine Güte. Stress mich nicht. Außerdem bin ich ja selber drauf gekommen mit den Doodles. Ah, warte mal. Ich mach mal, wir leben ja in der Neuzeit. Ein Foto. Ich schau noch mal die anderen durch. Bei den anderen irgendwas anderes? Nee.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Bin dabei, bin dabei. Ich hoffe, ich habe keine der Symbole irgendwie übersehen. So, warte mal. 2 ist A. Das Ding hier ist ein V. I will leave. Ja, das ist ein L. I will leave. It, maybe? Very? R? Nee.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles?
Ja.
Symbols, maybe.
Ja, aber vielleicht mehr in seinem Zimmer? Ich hoffe, ich stelle mich nicht allzu blöd an. Vielleicht auch in seinem Safe. Nee. Schön, alles wieder zumachen. Hm. Gerade einen Hund gehört? Ach nee, Quatsch. Das ist eine Kirche. Hm. Boah, ich höre komische Sachen. Ich glaube, jetzt werde ich paranoid. Noch irgendwas übersehen? Nee. Hm. T30? And they were roommates. Boah, von draußen kommen ganz komische Geräusche. Ist das, achso, ich wollte sagen, ist das Faden? Wofür braucht er Faden? Hm. Hm.
I've definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
Maybe hier? Mhm. Hm.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
Huch. Oh, ich habe so einen Müll geleert hier. Sorry. Sorry. Ich glaube, ich bin gerade einfach nur sehr schwer vom Begriff. Ja, Vögel. Mhm. Ich glaube, ich bin sehr schwer vom Begriff. Es kann doch nicht so schwer sein. Aber wenn ich jetzt rausgehe, sagt sie was anderes?
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Ja.